week, with 8 witnesses scheduled to testify before the House Intelligence Committee over the next 3 days. Good evening, I'm Marcella Bayeto.
And I'm Jordan Elder. This week, 9 more witnesses in the impeachment inquiry set to come before the House Intelligence Committee. 4 of them today. All 4 previously gave testimony behind closed doors.
A theme of the Republican defense of President Trump was that witnesses didn't have firsthand knowledge of the July 25th phone call between President Trump and the president of Ukraine, dismissing elements of their testimony as hearsay. But 3 of today's witnesses were on that phone call.
Jennifer Williams, a foreign policy aide to Vice President Mike Pence, and from the National Security Council, Timothy Morrison, and Alexander Vindman, who told lawmakers in his closed-door testimony he reported concerns about the call within hours and was later told not to discuss it with anyone.
Also on the schedule, Kurt Volker, the former special envoy to Ukraine, who was one of the so-called 3 amigos, with Energy Secretary Rick Perry and Ambassador to the EU Gordon Sondland, tasked with handling Ukraine policy by the president.
At no time was I aware of or knowingly took part in an effort to urge Ukraine to investigate former Vice President Biden. I was not on the July 25th phone call between President Trump and President Zelensky. I was not made aware of any reference to Vice President Biden or his son by President Trump until the transcript of that call was released on September 25th.
Volker previously served as the director of ASU's McCain Institute.
Public testimony will continue tomorrow with Gordon Sondland, former ambassador to the European Union and once a top donor to the Trump inaugural committee. While White House officials were the focus of this morning's testimony, another highlight of the hearing so far has been the testimony of American diplomats.
They don't normally take part in partisan Washington battles, as Brian Peach tells us from our Washington bureau.
One diplomat we spoke to today said that for diplomats like Kurt Volker, the former special envoy to Ukraine, today's testimony signifies a change from answering to the president to answering questions about the president. Diplomats usually operate in the background, not in the spotlight, says Ambassador Edward O'Donnell.
We are there to represent those views of the president, and so there are, in many areas, they're subject for interpretation, and that's what we're there for.
But diplomats like Volker and former ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch, have been front and center in the impeachment hearings. Yovanovitch testified Friday about being abruptly removed from her post after President Donald Trump told the Ukrainian president that she was, quote, bad news, and that she was, quote, going to go through some things. Democrats say it was purely political, but the president's defenders were quick to point out that he has authority to oust an ambassador whenever he chooses. O'Donnell, who served under Republicans and Democrats, agrees.
As a representative of the president, we are there to explain U.S. foreign policy, not our personal views, the policies of that administration.
Volker was the director of the McCain Institute at Arizona State University until his closed-door testimony on Trump's dealings with Ukraine made him a focus of the probe. O'Donnell defended Volker, who is still on the payroll at ASU.
So I have a high regard for Kurt as a character-driven leader. He worked for Senator McCain up on Capitol Hill and other times running the McCain Institute.
O'Donnell, who spent 33 years as a diplomat in Latin America and Europe, said the hearings have helped put the spotlight on important work that often goes unseen.
They are out there doing their job, whether it's helping a businessman export or meeting with a victim of a human rights violation, representing American interest. And they're very brave people out.
And Volker is about 4 hours into his testimony. In his 9-page opening statement, Volker described President Trump's discussions with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and described what he called the critical importance of Ukraine to stopping Russian aggression. In Washington, Brian Peach, Cronkite News.
The countdown to the 2020 presidential election continues with less than 350 days to go. And here in Arizona, the growing field of Democratic candidates has a long way to go to catch up to frontrunner Joe Biden. According to a new OH Predictive Insights survey of 260 likely Democratic voters, former President Vice President Joe Biden leads Senator Elizabeth Warren by 11 points, while Senator Bernie Sanders follows close behind. Biden currently has the support of 29% of likely primary voters, while Warren trails behind at 18%. And Sanders, the only other candidate to receive double-digit support in the race, came in close behind at 16%. The top 10 Democratic candidates will take to the stage in Atlanta tomorrow for the party's 5th debate.
Our other big story tonight, the wet winter weather. This is a live look at downtown Phoenix right now, where the rain has already begun to fall. Back-to-back storm systems are on track to bring more showers, colder temperatures, and even snow to the high country this week. Many of you taking to social media to share your images and videos as much of the state remains under flash flood warnings right now. Cronkite News reporter Jordan Evans has more on what you can expect in the coming days.
There are many things that can contribute to flash flooding, just like our desert landscape here in Arizona. With heavy rain expected later this week, we want to make sure you know just how little it takes for driving conditions to become dangerous. Areas that are low-lying and near washes have it the worst because water gets funneled into these tight spaces. Water will quickly rise on the road in these spots, and it only takes a few inches of water to take a toll on your driving conditions. That's when the road begins to disappear, and by the time we get up to 6 inches of water, this is enough to reach the bottom of most passenger vehicles, which can cause stalling. Then, look what happens when that water rises all the way up to 12 inches. This will float most cars because the weight of the water begins to outweigh the vehicle itself. In fact, the USGS says 1 foot of water exerts about 500 pounds of lateral force on a vehicle. Lastly, once that water reaches 2 feet, then we can see those vehicles begin to get swept away, and it can begin to tip also because the water is rushing. So the easiest way to avoid all of this is to just remember one thing: turn around, don't drown.
Millard Thomas is joining us now from the Cronkite News Weather Center.
Millard, what's happening out there right now?
Yeah, so there are flash flood alerts across Arizona. As you can see, about 75% of the state is covered in green, which means we are in a flash flood watch, not a warning. If it was a warning, that means the danger would be imminent. But because it's a watch, we need everyone to be cautious, aware, and safe because these alerts are on until Thursday afternoon. Because if you look at the futurecast, rain is coming from the southwest and is moving over towards central Arizona over the course of Tuesday. And then as we move into Wednesday morning, most of the rain is going to be leaving the south area of Arizona and staying mostly in the valley. And then as we move into Wednesday night, most of the rain is going to be moving toward eastern Arizona, leaving a little bit of central Phoenix still wet, and then mostly just staying heavy rainfall in the east. And then that's it for me. Stay tuned for your 7-day forecast.
A major shortage of primary care physicians exists in Arizona.
The Health Resources and Services Administration estimates the state is in need of 563 professionals in this area.
Jody Guerrero puts the numbers in perspective and tells us what medical authorities are doing to fix the problem.
These students are studying to become physicians at the University of Arizona College of Medicine in Phoenix. According to the Association of American Medical Colleges, the amount of physicians in the U.S. declines as the demand goes up. They predict losing about 122,000 physicians by 2032. The U.S. Census Bureau reports the nation's population will grow by over 10% by the same time. And in the next 10 years, 1/3 of all active doctors will be over the age of 65. Jennifer Acevedo Pastrana attends College America to become an X-ray technician. She says she wants to help as many people as she can. She's recently noticed the decline of students at her school.
A lot just come in, check it out, but they don't stay long enough because they think it's too long, it's too much.
Dean Guy Reed of the University of Arizona College of Medicine says Arizona produces 200 new doctors each year. They just got clearance to increase their class size to 100, and they want to continue to increase this number. Reed says the solution begins with physician residents.
Not only training new doctors, but finding new ways to train them as residents and keep them in Arizona has to be our focus.
The AAMC says if physician's assistants or nurses had a bigger role, it would only reduce the shortage by about 1%. Medicare stopped increasing the number of resident slots they would support in 1997 as part of the Balance of Budget Act. According to Reed, longer waiting times, reduced access, and possibly cost increases will result from this shortage. He also says the shortage is already noticeable to some, although even those with more resources will see it in the next 10 years if something isn't done. Kim Watson has been forced to change doctors many times, and the shortage brings her anxiety of more emerging issues.
Having to wait a long time to see a doctor, if you're, Honestly, all my friends and I are starting to get older. We have never needed doctors like this before, and it's a challenge.
In Arizona, rural areas feel it the most, but there are still urban areas that do too. In Phoenix, Jody Guerrero, Cronkite News.
Arizona will need nearly 2,000 primary care physicians by the year 2030.
Yeah, that's an increase of 50% compared to the state's current workforce. Coming up on Cronkite News at 5, one major rideshare company may end service at Sky Harbor this week. We'll tell you why.
And we'll take you inside the effort to bring high-speed internet to a rural Arizona town in the high country. Don't go away.
Cronkite Noticias is the Spanish-speaking division of Cronkite News, covering topics such as economics, education, sustainability, immigration, and border relations. Cronkite Noticias strives to serve the Spanish-speaking community in Arizona. Under the guidance of prominent Spanish-speaking professionals, students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism develop content for our broadcast partner, Univision, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. Explore Cronkite Noticias at cronkitenoticias.azpbs.org.
Then I stumbled across the kids programs and I fell in love with author. I used to be a school teacher. Some of my classes I taught were K through 6. I liked author's approach to how you would teach a moral or how to teach a way to react to a situation. And they always had a moral to the story. So I still watch author quite religiously.
For more information about including Arizona PBS in your future plans, visit azpbs.org/giving.
It's been almost a year since the Trump administration enacted its Migrant Protection Protocol, also called Remain in Mexico.
The policy makes asylum seekers wait in Mexico while their asylum request is considered. So how's it working out?
And that depends on who you ask, as Hannah Ehrlich reports from our Washington bureau.
Opinions on the policy split along party lines during today's hearing by the House Homeland Security Committee.
Today's subcommittee will hear about how the Trump's administration Remain in Mexico policy has distorted our immigration system by effectively closing the door to people seeking safety in this country.
While Democrats said the policy threatens the safety of migrants, Republicans like Congressman Mike Rogers said it helps Border Patrol agents in the short term.
Every day, 50% of Border Patrol agents were taken off the line to process and care for immigrants.
He said Remain in Mexico and other approaches will not get to the root of the problem.
Finally, Congress acted in providing critical emergency funding. While the funding helped, it did nothing to address the root cause of the crisis, and that's loopholes in our asylum laws.
That was echoed by Arizona Representative Debbie Lesko, who said loopholes in U.S. immigration law is what's causing people to seek asylum.
I've said before, and I will repeat again, I think these loopholes actually incentivize people.
She pointed to the fear standard, a criterion used when weighing an asylum request, as just one thing that needs to be toughened.
And so changing some of these loopholes and clearing them, I think will help mitigate the entire problem.
While they sparred over the impact of the policy, neither Republicans nor Democrats presented data that appeared to sway the other side, a shortcoming that did not go unnoticed by Subcommittee Chairman Kathleen Rice.
So my point is that I think for us to have a real conversation about this, we have to get real numbers. And I think Democrats and Republicans, especially on this committee, we should be able to agree with an accurate number.
The sides agreed on one thing. They plan to have more hearings on the issue. In Washington, Hannah Ehrlich, Cronkite News.
Critics at the hearing also said the policy has forced faith-based organizations to take up the role of protecting and caring for migrants turned back to Mexico, while supporters claim it's already helping with the backlog of 1 million cases in immigration courts.
The rideshare company Lyft announced plans yesterday to end service at Sky Harbor if a proposed fee from the Phoenix City Council goes into effect. The council agreed last month to approve a fee of $4 per ride for all rideshare companies in a bid to reduce traffic in and out of the airport. However, a procedural error caused the vote to be moved to December 18th. In a statement, Lyft said the burden caused by the fee is unfair to riders who rely on its service. Fellow rideshare company Uber has raised objections to the fee, but doesn't plan to end service at this time.
One town in Arizona plans to expand broadband access to attract businesses to boost economic development. Cronkite News reporter Peter Gong shows us how one fiber optic connection could attract better paying jobs.
Many businesses now rely on computer programs to track inventory, make deliveries, and even make their products. So having strong internet is vital to their business. Camp Verde originally planned on applying for the Rural Broadband Development Grant to run the fiber optic line, but missed the October 28th deadline. The town plans on completing the project, whether they get the grant or not. Live in the Media Center, Peter Gahn, Cronkite News.
Lung cancer is the second most common cancer for both men and women.
After the break, we'll show you the steps being taken to raise money for research right here in the Valley.
Cronkite Noticias is the Spanish-speaking division of Cronkite News, covering topics such as economics, education, sustainability, immigration, and border relations. Cronkite Noticias strives to serve the Spanish-speaking community in Arizona. Under the guidance of prominent Spanish-speaking professionals, students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism develop content for our broadcast partner, Univision, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. Explore Cronkite Noticias at cronkitenoticias.azpbs.org.
November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and the American Lung Association raised funds at its annual Lung Force Walk this past weekend.
Cronkite News reporter Ricky Cornish is joining us now. He went to the event. So Ricky, how was it?
It was really amazing, especially with something as serious as lung cancer. It was a very positive atmosphere, and lung cancer is actually the second most common cancer in both men and women and disproportionately affects African Americans. Locals from around the valley joined together at the walk to help raise money for research. The 6th annual Lung Force Walk brought the community together to help raise money to fight lung cancer, the deadliest type of cancer.
Cancer is a bad word, the C word, but it doesn't have to be. Like I always tell people, I have cancer, but cancer doesn't have me. And I also happen to have stage 4 lung cancer, which took and spread from my lungs to my lower spine, my pelvis, and the top of my right shoulder. But you would never know it, honey, because I live my life like I don't have it.
Lung cancer kills more people each year than colon, breast, and prostate cancers combined. But studies show fundraising to fight this type of cancer lags behind other efforts.
Lung cancer is the #1 killer of cancers out of all the cancers, but it's the least funded.
It's really important for us to get that message out there. We can do something about that. We can raise money for research and education and advocacy to help really address that.
Along with raising funds for the American Lung Association, the walk is also designed to spread awareness for lung diseases.
Whether you're here for lung cancer, whether you're here for air quality, whether it's e-cigarettes and vaping, whatever it is, we're all united here today because we want to see a world free of lung disease, right?
Lung diseases affect people from every walk of life, and the fundraiser offered the chance for family and friends to pay tribute to their loved ones.
Dorothy Faye Green is my mother, and she passed away in 2018 from COPD. We're actually celebrating her life today, and we are here to walk to remember her and remember how lovely she was.
I'm here today, one, for my mother-in-law,
Lots of problems with smoking. We came out here at 7 a.m. to direct traffic for a while because we had an overfilled parking lot, which is great news. I was kind of like, maybe it'll be like a couple hundred people, but it looks like we kind of broke that.
Leaders of the walk sought to assure that anyone suffering from the disease does not have to suffer alone.
And you have a support system right here in your own community. So if you didn't know, now you know. And if you need Diva to be your cheerleader, I will be your cheerleader. So will the American Lung Association.
Lung Force Walk raised over $90,000 from the event and will donate the funds to lung cancer resources. You can learn more about resources that may be available to you at lung.org.
What an incredible lady, Danielle, right? That was
yes, she was the
hilarious.
best. Such a blessing, an amazing person inside and out.
Perfect.
And the weather at the walk looked lovely, but I'm not quite sure it'll be that lovely this weekend. Millard, what do you think?
Yeah, we're actually going to have pretty clear skies this weekend, but before that, let's start with your Tuesday weather report. Now, as you guys are looking outside right now at our live shot downtown Phoenix, it is not clear right now. It is cloudy, it is wet. So I hope you guys brought your umbrella as you guys are heading off work right now. And even though it's Tuesday, we're actually going to start with your Wednesday day planner. As you guys wake up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., it's still going to be raining outside. So make sure you grab your umbrella. If you're going to work or school, temperatures are going to be about 66 degrees, so grab a sweater as well. Then temperatures are going to slightly increase to 68 around 2 p.m. And the chances of rain are actually going to decrease to 70% around 2 o'clock. And then the rain is actually going to fall all the way to 40% around the evening. And then the highs tomorrow are going to be about 74 degrees. That's the average this time of year. We're going to be below that. 65 in Paradise Valley, 65 in Deer Valley, and 62 in Cave Creek. Now let's look ahead at your 7-day forecast. Wednesday and Thursday still rain, but we're actually going to get a clear Friday, just some cloud coverage. If you're heading out to any ASU games this weekend, like ASU football on Saturday, you're going to have a pretty clear sky, just slightly cloudy, 70 degrees, then clear Sunday, 69, and then Monday some cloud coverage, 66. Then we're going to have a nice sunny Tuesday. Over the next 7 days, the average temperature this time of year is 74, but we're going to be below that. I'm Millard Thomas from the Cronkite News Weather Center.
Up next, it is the age-old debate of whether or not it's okay to play Christmas music before Thanksgiving.
It totally is, according to me. But a new study may put an end to the age-old debate. We'll tell you why being too merry could harm your health when Cronkite News returns.
By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Before Professor Halden, I had an insane amount of passion, but I almost felt helpless because I didn't know how to use it. Professor Halden gave me a chance to make a difference. Being at a place like ASU allows you to take these big leaps. Ultimately, the biggest problems in the world cannot be solved alone.
I'm Judy Woodruff, anchor and managing editor of the PBS NewsHour. The journalists of tomorrow face a fast-changing media landscape, but quality news remains vitally important to our communities, our country, and our world. At ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, students learn solid, reliable reporting, holding the powerful accountable, and rebuilding the public's trust. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS, preparing the next generation for a stronger future of journalism.
On the next Arizona Horizon, analysis of the next round in the impeachment inquiry, which includes testimony from former McCain Institute director Kurt Volker, and how a home design show benefits the Heart Center at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
I'm Amna Nawaz. Tonight on the NewsHour, Hong Kong chaos. Tensions escalate as police and protesters clash at a local university. It's coming up after Cronkite News and Arizona Horizon on Arizona PBS.
Now that we're back, Jordan, I have a very important question. Have you started playing Christmas music yet?
I haven't yet, but it's only because I haven't put my decorations up. As soon as I do that, it's over. It's Christmas time.
But could an all that jingle bell rocking around the Christmas tree in a winter wonderland be bad for your health?
The answer is yes, according to a report from Business Insider that says, while those first few notes are nostalgic, Christmas and holiday music on repeat could send you into a downward spiral.
And psychologists agree. They claim the exposure effect forces our brains to become oversaturated with Frosty the Snowman and other festive tunes. Then pretty soon, the music actually becomes more stressful than soothing.
Christmas music can also exacerbate other causes of stress like money, travel, and seeing relatives during the holiday season.
I can totally see that last one really stressing most people out.
Yeah.
It stresses me out. So,
what's your favorite Christmas song, Willard?
Probably Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, that's a cute
good one.
That's a good classic. All right, that's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And for top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org and stay connected with our news teams 24/7 on Facebook and Twitter at Cronkite News.
Arizona Horizons is next. Have a great evening.
On American Experience, the student troupe that saved Fisk University.
If the singers don't bring back some money, the school is going to fold.
They introduced the world to the power of spirituals and challenged racial stereotypes.
The dignity, the carriage, the voice of these young people surprised large numbers.
Jubilee Singers on American Experience.
All new tonight at 8 on Arizona PBS. Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University.
Arizona PBS provides you great musical performances all year long. And now we have some of the best seats for you to see some of your favorite acts live and in concert. Arizona PBS Box Office presents a backstage pass for you to meet world-class performers and offers a chance to see exciting performances before they sell out. This month, Arizona